is the Elena 1/4 Season Pass by PCS Collectibles. I got this pretty late. I'm new to statue collecting, but I used to play this game quite a bit, and it's quite a popular character. It stands around 24 inches high and 11 inches wide, so it doesn't take up too much space real estate wise, and height wise obviously it's pretty tall, but like I said, I'd rather have something that's a bit taller than wider anyway, so you can store it, you can display it a lot better if it's taller than wider. So start off with just with the boxing. The boxing is pretty cool, to be fair. So you've got straps, you've got the Velcro straps to hold the statue in place in the box so it doesn't damage over delivery. It's got the PCS logo on there. In terms of how premium it is, like the unboxing, it's pretty standard. I mean, like I said, I'm new to statue collecting, so I'm not really too familiar with what a more premium statue unboxing would look like, but so far, as long as the pieces come in one piece, I'm not really too bothered. So starting off with the base. The base, like I said, is quite small, which is good, considering it's 1/4 scale. So you've got a little bit of a water effect with a log that Elena's going to be stood on top of, well, handstanding on top of anyway. So you've got a bit of detail on the wood there. Could be a little bit better, but you know, for the price and for what it's worth, it's pretty good. So I noticed something slightly with the sticker on the bottom. It's stuck on with some kind of glue. It would have been nice if that was kind of almost like one piece, so it didn't feel as, I won't say cheap, but it kind of cheapens the overall statue. So I'm just showing you the actual figure itself. This is the main body. It comes in one piece pretty much, which is good, considering a lot of the attachments would be seen, but they're quite smart in how they did it. So with the bangles Elena's got, they've made the connection points disappear into the bangles, so you don't see the seam lines. So pretty sturdy, not much movement at all, so I'm not too worried about the statue bending over time with heat, considering that I live in England, so we don't really get massive amounts of heat here. So like I said, pretty sturdy. Colours look okay. Could have been a little bit dark on the skin tone, but I'm fine with it either way, because this is kind of like naked light, I like to call it, so it's like broad daylight. Typically I wouldn't be storing my statues in this kind of lighting. I do have a little photo at the end to show how exactly what kind of lighting I typically use. So the hand looks pretty good. Again, new to statue collecting, so detail wise I was pretty impressed at the time, considering it pretty much looks exactly like Elena. Out of 100%, I would say from the art that I've seen, it pretty much looks 95% on model. Again, as you can see, the seam lines, the connection points are hidden underneath the bangles, so you don't see it when you connect the actual the attachable parts. I like the fact it came in quite a small box as well, considering it's 1/4. 1/4s can tend to come in quite big, hefty boxes, and I need to find a way to store the boxes, because at the moment I've got quite a lot of boxes right now, because although I'm recording this now, I've got quite a few boxes with the statues that I've already collected now, and I'm running out of space in my flat. So this is the head. Like I said, pretty good. The teeth look nice. The hair looks decent. I mean, it could have been a bit more detail on the hair, but like I said, the price wise is pretty decent. I think I paid around 650 including delivery, and that's nude as well, so that was pretty impressive. I think when it first came out it was around the 500 to 400 mark, but like I said, I got it a lot later, so I was pretty impressed with the price I got it for. To be fair, I had to pick up real quick. I got it from eBay as well, so obviously the markup on eBay is typically a lot higher than buying it from pre-owned. So no, yeah, pretty impressed with that. Pretty straightforward assembly, but I'll just leave you with a few close-ups of the actual statue. So as you can see, skin tone looks great and that kind of decent in that kind of lighting. Again, it could have been a little bit darker, but I'm not too fast because obviously I can always adjust that with the lighting when it comes to putting Elena in the cabinet. The water could have used a little bit more work on the base, maybe a bit more gloss. But it does have a wet look on the wood, which is the most important bit. And like I said, that base is quite light compared to the statue, so I kind of like had fears of it kind of like unbalancing, but they've done it really well. So there's no worries there. My only issue is whenever I do pick up to move it, I can feel the weight difference and it kind of like almost wants to tip over. But when it stood there, when it stood there on display, it's absolutely fine. There's no concerns of it tipping over or moving. It's just when I actually pick up to try and relocate it or something. But no, great details for the price. Not as much texture on Elena herself, but I don't mind the smooth look sometimes. I do, at the moment now, at the time of recording, have quite a few statues that do have texture, and sometimes it could be over textured and not look as good. The muscle definition's pretty decent as well, considering the price. I'm pretty impressed with that. I've heard some things about PCS, but from what I've collected so far, I've only got this statue. It's pretty good, but to be fair though, this is the only Elena licensed statue that I have. I'm not sure if there's any more of her that's licensed out there. But yeah, thanks for watching. Look forward to unboxing a lot more going forward, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.